I do want to start off this video by saying I usually don't share parts about myself or my life. I'm never really that personal on my channel. After watching a few videos, I realized that since it's my channel, I can pretty much do whatever I want on it. I just got back from work. I have a bit of a sore throat and it's annoying as fuck because it's itchy. I get scratchy and I have to drink water constantly. I work 5 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. I do that for like 5 days. So I don't really get like that much time off other than the afternoons, but of course I have other things to do because I do go to the gym and stuff like that. Do have to get exercise in, and game with the boys. I gotta game with the boys, I gotta spend time with the boys, I gotta actually interact with my family to, live a enclosed life. That's how I think of myself. For the most part, I think that I am a pretty enclosed person. I'm not like one of those people who are like, say they're introverts. I am shy to an extent. I'm not the most social person out, either. I don't go outside and talk to a lot of people. I mostly just kind of keep to myself, but I'm not like an introvert who doesn't know how to interact at all. So don't worry about that. I'm not like some incel. What was the point of the video? Right, back on topic. Well, there really is no topic. It's really just thoughts on some games and stuff. Because while I'm at work, I do watch a bunch of videos from my favorite YouTubers. When they talk about the any events and drama going on, but whenever they talk about gaming related topics, video games, throughout the year and stuff, like, it's kind of sad to see that like a lot of games just really fumble a lot today. You've seen a bunch of videos of people who already talk about gaming nostalgia and shit like that. So I'm not really trying to go in depth and give you explanations because I can't explain it. All I can do is tell you how it feels. I think I remember playing Halo Reach back then when Xbox Live Gold was giving free games like every month or something. If you had Xbox Live Gold, you would get those games that they let you have for free. And Halo Reach became free, I think, on 2014 around September or October. I can't remember which month exactly. That's the first time I actually played Halo Reach, and I remember having so much fun with it because I was so excited as a kid. Because I didn't, growing up, of course, you can pretty much a lot of people will relate to this, but obviously I didn't have the most money. I'm not the richest, right? I didn't come from rags to riches or anything like that, but I was poor for the most part. Not poor enough to where I never had food or never had a roof over my head, nothing like that. I wasn't those kids, in elementary school who were able to bring DSs on the bus, because I didn't get my DS until it was like like 2010, 2012. My bad. I ranted off again. Halo Reach was free, so we downloaded it, and I remember playing that game. It was so much fun because, to me, I think it was a new experience, right? I had so much fun with Halo Reach because it was not only a free game, obviously, free, but it was something new to me, and that's how I was introduced to Halo. And like I said, I didn't get many games as a kid growing up, so when I saw a first-person shooter game, I was like, oh my god, I finally get to play a game like Call of Duty, where you actually get to shoot and stuff like that and run around. I was so excited. And then I learned that Halo is a separate thing, separate game, has nothing to do with COD. And now I like Halo way more than COD. I'm just gonna say it, Halo's definitely better. I remember back then, people would always argue which was better, Halo or COD. And I was like, just Halo, bro. Halo is better. It'd be like COD, more like COD. And then I'd be like, then they would go like Halo, more like Halo. But anyways, I played that game, and ever since then, I played more games on the Xbox, a couple more. And then I got Black Ops 1 after I stopped being a little shit and was like, okay, let me try Call of Duty. That game was also really good. And ironically, Black Ops 1 was the first game I had on the DS. So I played Black Ops DS as well. I remember I literally was just shopping with my dad at Walmart, and I saw the game, and because I didn't get games a lot, my dad asked me that if I wanted to buy a game, right? And then me and my brother were looking at it, and I was like, shit, this is a Call of Duty game, but it's for the DS. And I was like, that's crazy. And I played Call of Duty DS, and that shit was like amazing to me. So to me, playing Black Ops on a console was like 4K for me. It was like 4K. It was literally like seeing such a better world. It was more immersive than I thought it would be, because the DS was pretty good for me. So seeing that, it was like, it blew me out of the water. It blew my mind seeing those kind of graphics and the fidelity. And to this day, it kind of still holds up. It still looks pretty decent. I know I rant a lot, but in general, right? What I'm trying to say is that all those games, when I bought them, not only did they look cool, did they interest me, have cool box cover or physical media, but they were pretty cool. They were good and they were fun to play. They were exciting. They were immersive. They had a story to tell, and they were a full game. You know, it blew my mind that when I bought Halo Reach, I had a story to play through. You could play online with other people, and that you could also forge. Me and my brother would go on Forge all the time to build some of the goofiest shit. And that you could also play Firefight. And then there's a bunch of other small modes. And then we played Black Ops, right? Like I said. And then eventually we found out about World at War. And I was just like, dude, this shit is amazing. Because then they had zombies, right? I saw zombies on YouTube, right? That's how I found out about it. So when I got the game and I played it myself, that shit was immersive. And I was like, damn, you get all this? And obviously the nostalgia, you know, can blur your vision of what the game was actually like. But going back to it now, it's like I would rather pay, what is it, $30 for World at War. I'd rather pay $30 for World at War than to buy new games that aren't even guaranteed to be finished, right? And this is pretty much the thing that everyone talks about today now, is like games today are just kind of bad in general, because I hadn't touched Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022 for like a while. So when I finally got back on it in like season 5, when I joined back, and when I saw that it asked me, hey, it required me to put a phone number in my Steam account, I thought that shit was stupid. I'm like, what the hell? No, games didn't used to do this back then. Why the fuck do they need so much information now? Back then, if you made an Xbox profile, right, or PlayStation profile, that's your account for all the games. That's it. You use that account for all your games. Because I didn't play PC back then, right? So I didn't know that on PC you would have to make multiple accounts, right? I just thought that you could do that if you wanted to go to the Halo waypoint and stuff. On console, at least. It's like you didn't need to do all that, right? And for the most part, I don't think you still don't need to. For most console games, because we already saw that Overwatch 2 literally required everyone, not just PC, but everyone put phone numbers, which was stupid as hell. Prepaid plans didn't work, and it's like kids don't have phone numbers, right? Why the fuck would a parent put a phone number in? If I was a parent and I saw the game required my phone number, I'd just tell my kid, play another game, I'm not putting my number in. And I just think that it's stupid that like games these days try to get more information from you than they need. The only information they need from me is my credit card number and the 3 numbers on the back so I can give them money. That is all they need from me. I don't know why they want my phone number, my social security, my my mother's maiden name and shit. Like, do they want my apartment number too? Like, what the fuck do they want from me? They don't want my fingerprints? Like, why? Why? I get there's cheating, but you don't need to go that far just to prevent cheaters. There's got to be a better way, and I feel like they're just not trying hard enough. And that's just one of the things about the new games, is that they're just way more invasive, especially for PC, because they'll make you download different launchers and give you files that you don't want. Like, this is just like garbage. I don't want my PC. And one of the things I do personally on PC is whenever I download things, I download them to a folder I know I'm downloading them to my drive or hard drive. Like, I don't want them installing anything on my SSD, because I don't want that to become cluttered and lost or anything, because then it's a pain in the ass to have to look through the files just to delete everything. And in most games today, like you saw Battlefield 2042 was fucking broken on its beta when it came out, and then Halo Infinite. Like, I love Halo, but that game literally just, I was so excited for it too. I remember jumped on the hype. And I know that overhyping things can kill the game, but like in this case, it's because Halo hadn't had a new game in 6 years. And so when it came out in 2021, I was like really excited, because I thought that finally, instead of playing NCC, you know, I thought I could play with my friends a new Halo game, and we would have more fun, play Infection, play Firefight, play the campaign and everything. But they let everybody down on that one, and that just sucks. And then you have more broken stuff coming out. You had fucking Forspoken, and that shit was garbage because the character is just a bitch. That girl was like so bitchy for no reason. I don't get it. Why did they make her unlikable? And they do this with a lot of characters today. It's not just her. Then Jedi Star Wars Survivors came out. That shit was also broken. Like, what You couldn't even get 30 FPS stable on consoles, I think. Even with like a 4090, some people were only getting like 17 to 24 FPS, and they were playing on the lowest resolutions too. Oh my! Last but not least, COD MW3. It was leaked back in May. Some some trusted sources, right? They've been right about leaks before. They were pretty much right about this one, because now you know that COD MW3, Modern Warfare 3, right, is coming out this year by November 10th, and that means Activision literally just broke their promise of not releasing a game every year, even though they said they were not gonna release a COD game after MW2, at least not right away. They said they were gonna stop doing yearly releases. I thought at least they would take a year break and then come back with like another Black Ops game or something, right? Why is there another Modern Warfare game coming out right away? I don't want them having my phone number. Like, what the fuck? I want to shit talk people, and I just want to have fun on that game. Let's just be real. When you saw the video, the graphics didn't look any better because they can't really improve in 1 year. You know, I heard that you could still use bundles that you bought in Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer, which is, I guess, a good thing. At least they do that. At least you can still use Homelander. How about you just didn't make another game, you know? How about you just waited and actually released another COD game in like 2024 at least? I'm just hoping this game is good, but realistically, I'll probably make a gameplay out of it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna complain, right? But I'm probably still gonna buy COD MW3 because I do want to play the multiplayer, because that's just how I enjoy COD. I don't play Warzone, I play multiplayer. That's just a little rant I wanted to go on. And just watching all these videos, because I have my AirPods in and I'm watching video after video about gaming, nostalgia, is gaming dying? And then I watch my favorite YouTubers talking about drama and stuff, like Rockstar releasing their Red Dead Redemption port and how it's on the fucking Nintendo Switch and the PS4. Like, why the PS4? I maybe the Switch isn't cool. At least it's portable, right? For Nintendo Switch users, that's a W, because they can play that game. At least they can take it on the go, I guess. But like the PS4, like who plays the PS4 unless you like still own it, right? Most people, and the thing is, at the end of the day, aren't people just gonna buy the disc for PS4, right, and just put it in their PS5 because it has backwards compatibility? Or does the PS5 not have backwards compatibility? I don't know. I'll search it up later. But yeah, that's just some thoughts I wanted to get off my head. Yeah, this video's dragged on for quite a bit actually. Yeah, that's just how it is. I'm just tired from work. These are just some of the thoughts I have while I'm at work, because I'm bored as hell. Sometimes I have nothing to do, and I don't know. I just thought about this all day and decided that I should probably at least put it down in a video and capture it and make a video out of it, because it's good content. Actually, no, it's kind of garbage content. But anyways, that's all for now. See you. Subscribe, bozo.